Morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. We are utilizing Alana Fairchild, Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck, as the conduit for said message to come through. What do I mean by going for your big dreams? I mean living your most authentic life, doing the things that light you up, following your interests, exploring the things that intrigue you, learning new skills, playing, and going back to the things that always lit you up, enjoying those things again, getting back into them, or finding new things that light you up. That's what it is, right? That's what it is. Um, so yeah, it's about finding yourself, living your most authentic life, and not worrying about what other people have to say. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And if you've enjoyed stuff before, my stuff before other days, or are just getting into it and like this idea of finding your big dream, click the like and subscribe button and hit that bell that's up there that will notify you when I go live next or drop any new content onto this platform. Uh, yeah, awesome. So we're going to do a little meditation. We're going to pull a card. We're going to see what happens. Conversation goes. All right. So in this meditation, I want you to know that yawning is good. Yawning is good. It means things are shifting, right? Things are moving along. And if you feel like moving, like stretching or, doing these kinds of weird things, if your body feels like it needs to shift or move or bounce around or jitter or whatever, let it. This is not a meditation where you're like, no, must be still. No, this is a meditation that's going to move things. And so if you feel like you need to move, move. If you feel like you need to shake it off, shake it off. Right? It's allowed. And all your bodily functions are allowed. So, all right. Well, we're going to start off with a big breath. Maybe a yawn. Big breath in and out. And this is to get oxygen in your blood flowing around, and we're going to get connected. I like to close my eyes. You don't have to. And I just want you to focus on your body. I want you to focus on the areas of your body that feel good. We don't give enough time to these areas, the areas that are just working, that are doing their thing, that are making things happen and not needing any attention from our conscious mind. And as you're thinking of these areas that feel good, that are just doing their job, that don't require any of your attention, I want you to thank those areas. Thank you for just working, for making things happen, for the muscles expanding and contracting, the joints bending, the organs doing whatever it is their job is. Thank you. Appreciate you. And now I want you to scan your body for those areas that, you know, draw some of your attention. Maybe there's some pain, some tension, perhaps there's an injury or some form of dis-ease. And I want you to know that these areas fighting for you, they're putting up a really good fight. They're making sure you're protected. They're making sure that you know where the boundaries are, the physical boundaries, so that you don't get hurt. That little bit of pain is like, oh, wait a minute, back up a little bit. We need to be a little stronger before we go there. That injury is telling you to slow down. Take it easy a little bit. That this ease is probably saying there's something attacking, mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual, that we need to slow down and take care of. It doesn't mean you can't continue forward. It just means we need to take a moment right now and take care of some of this stuff. And for those areas that are chronic, that chronic tension, that chronic dis-ease, these are areas that are probably fighting something that happened a long time ago. A situation, an incident, a person, a group of people, an environment that you had to live through, that created ways of being, that created ways of responding, that created ways of showing up or not showing up. Created ways of being safe. And I'm here to let you know that that was then. Those environments, those people, that incident, that situation is done. It's not happening right here, right now. And it's time to close the loop. And that can be difficult. There needs to be trust. There needs to be a lot of evidence being shown. And it may take a while. To know that that is complete. And that's okay. And we come back here every day to remind ourselves that is complete. To provide the evidence, to give the trust, to build that trust so that we can release and relax, let that go. Oh, find a new configuration, a new way of being, learn new skills. As we thank ourselves, our body, our way of being, for keeping us safe from that, whatever it was. We survived. We're stronger. We have the skills. We have the tools. And now it's time to put those tools in the toolbox because there are new adventures ahead. New situations, new incidents, new people, new environments to learn, to grow, to experience. And as your body is getting used to this idea that what was is complete and closing the loop so that you can move on to those new experiences, I want you to go deep into your heart center. And I want you to notice those boundaries that have been placed around your heart, those walls that have kept you safe, those safety protocols that are there, those protective measures. I want you to thank them. Thank you. And it's time for a remodel. Not all of those walls are necessary anymore. Not all of those protocols work anymore. Thank you for them. Thank you for all of them. And we're going to work on the new direction. And as you're seeing these walls, seeing these layers, you notice that there is this beautiful light that is coming from behind them. It's a gorgeous color, and it has some warmth to it, but it seems faint. And so you start to walk through all these protective layers as only you can do because you're the one who built them. And as you walk through them, give them gratitude. Thank you for being there. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for keeping me safe. And notice that the light gets brighter the further in you go. And it gets warmer and more inviting until you step over the very first boundary you ever laid in your life. And you step into this light that is so comfortable, so warm. It's the perfect temperature. It's so beautiful. And you realize this is your light. This is your divine spark shining. This is your gift to the world. Mm. And as you are reconnecting to this divine spark, I want you to reach out into the earth and connect with that creative life force, that energy that has created everything that surrounds us. And invite that energy up into your body through your feet, your ankles, your shins, your knees, thighs, hips, up into your torso, up your spine, oh, into your chest, your lungs, up into your shoulders and your arms, into your neck, into your head, swirling around your body, touching every cell and connecting to your divine spark within, saying, let's create, let's bring this gift to life. And now I want you to reach up into the sky, into the galaxy, into the universe, oh, into the cosmos, into the quantum, into that place of all knowledge and all connection. And invite that energy down into your body, through your mind, down your neck, into your shoulders, down your arms, into your chest, down your spine, into your hips, to your thighs, your knees, your shins, your ankles, your feet. That knowledge and connection swirling around, touching every cell, in your body, connecting you to you. And finally, connecting to your heart center, to your divine spark, to your gift, to the earth energy of creation and life, bringing knowledge and connection, laying out a path before you, illuminated with starshine. With all the tools you need to navigate the obstacles that are there, with all the connection points so you can see where things connect, where people show up and then move off, bringing you knowledge, bringing them knowledge, moving along the path to your big dream, to your most fulfilled life, to bringing your gift to the world. Oh, bright blessings. Oh, amen. So mote it be. Mm. Our card for the day: against the grain. Against the grain. Mm. Sounds like some adventures are coming our way. Against the grain. You want birds to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes or sentiments. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to this world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within, you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps your sense of how things can be and how they really are is so different to the smaller minds or more fearful hearts of many others that you are rarely received for all that you offer. This might make you feel frustrated, thwarted, or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honor that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never, ever lose your unusual ways and become dry, serious, appropriate, and conventional, not even for appearance's sake. For you would lose your essence. You are here to show that life is about so much more than conventional success. This oracle comes with a special message for you. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, and fantasy through art and literature, meditation, dance, and in sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean, the river, the lake, or the bathtub. You must go against the grain. It's just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one of the agitators. However, yours is not a force of disrespectful chaos. You are a loving catalyst, and by simply being yourself. You constantly remind people that there is always another way. This oracle comes with particular guidance that you are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep. The daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars. That is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you are not. If this has happened or is threatening to happen, this oracle brings you comfort. You will always dream of birds that fly underwater. You know that the true nature of your being can never be changed. At most, it could only be hidden for a time. Now is the time to accept who you are and allow your truths to be freely expressed. Don't worry about the effects of going against the grain. When we are who we are in truth, we attract the support, protection, and energy that we need to thrive. Your power comes from aligning your outward self with your inner truth, not with the general consensus. You will then find other dreamers, other wild butterflies, and atypically colored sheep to join you in conjuring better visions for our world against the grain. Hmm. Let's do the healing process. Close your eyes and relax. Take 7 deep breaths in and out as you bring awareness into your body and the space that exists within your body. When you are relaxed, imagine, sense, or perceive a winding river of golden light that starts below your feet. Sense it gathering there as a pool of liquid golden energy. It has an intelligence of its own, and it winds its way into beautiful patterns before you, flowing with the grace and playfulness. This river of light symbolizes your life journey. Just notice and enjoy it. See that your life journey is unique. You may focus on your own river of life or expand your awareness to sense the rivers of those around you. You may see, sense, or feel that their paths are unique to them also. No one has the exact same journey to take, even though we are all heading towards the one destination of absolute love. Say the following out loud. I honor myself. I honor the truth that I express through my very being. I accept the protection that I am offered so that I may go against the grain from a place of love and as an invitation for others to be open to life. So be it. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and sit quietly with your hand on your heart for a moment. You have completed oh, your healing process. Sometimes we're the sacred rebel that questions authority and goes against the grain. We ask the why questions. We think, we make people think. We change direction because we know it's right for us, even if the people around us don't necessarily understand it. That's living from your heart space. That's living your authentic life. Everything around you says, do this thing. But in here, it's like, oh no, that thing is wrong. And I need to do this thing, whatever this is for you. It's the road that looks scary and crazy and not safe. But the really crazy, scary, and not safe thing is to stay in that place where everybody goes, "Oh, this is the safe place." No, the safe road is actually the one that looks the scariest. That's the safe road. That's going against the grain. So sit with that for a minute. Take a look as you're going throughout the day today. And what looks like the safe road, like everybody else would say, that's the safe path. And look to where you think you want to go, but think, oh God, that's scary. That's nerve wracking. That's out of the box. That's, ah, but you feel this pull for it. And I want you to know that that pull, that's the safe road. It looks scary. It looks hard. And it may be, but that's actually the safe road because this over here will keep you small, keep you, eh, it's a meh life. That life, that's the life you were meant for. Time to go against the grain a little bit. See if there's something there for you. And if you need some support, some permission, some guidance along that unsafe route, I invite you to come to Big Dream Wake Up Call. It is happening this Sunday. What? The 22nd at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And we are going to have a conversation about going deep into your heart center, getting a little bit more clarity about what your authentic looks like, and maybe exploring some steps you can take. to bring that authenticity to your life, to bring your focus back to what you want, what you desire, what you know you were made for. There's a link down in the description below, and I do hope that we'll see you there and explore your dream. I'm so excited to find out what it is. That's part of my authentic life, is helping you find yours and navigating the road there. That lights me up. That's just so much fun. I love seeing the lights turn on in you and that fire build within you, knowing that you are going to go out there and do great things in your world, in your community's world, and that ripples out to the world. You're worth it. You deserve this. It's your life. You get to live it. And you get to live it by choice. So I hope to see you there on Sunday. Link in the description below. The big dream wake up call. Wake up to your big dream. Wake up your big dream. And I'll see you there. Keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I will see you tomorrow morning.